Canada may have turned the corner, but the Prime Minister says the threat isn't over.
We still have to stay strong as Canadians and be proud of being Canadians. There's a lot of work to do over the next month.
One day after U.S. President Donald Trump put a one-month pause on his tariffs, much focus is here, the nearly 9,000-kilometer border between Canada and the United States.
There's a lot at stake here. This is not naive. This is real. This is the largest economic relationship in the world.
The public safety minister promoted Canada's $1.5 billion border plan, which includes new helicopters and drones and plans to crack down on fentanyl. His message is aimed at Canadians and the Oval Office.
Well, we'll see what happens. Well, there's a short-term freeze with Mexico, as you know, and with Canada. But they've agreed to be very, very strong on the border, stronger than they ever were by far, by a factor of about 30.
Canadian officials are already back in Washington lobbying.
I want to be very clear about this. Just like the U.S., Canada has no interest in illegal crossings, either of people or of substances.
I've seen a change of tone since I was there last week, because now it's American folks who said, you know what? These tariff things, could really hurt our industries and our states.
The uncertainty is there. Nobody thinks this is solved by any stretch.
This business advocate says even a lingering threat can be as taxing on industry as a tariff.
Investors, businesses will be really, really reluctant to move money, to invest money, given the uncertainty over our heads.
Some industry experts fear Canada's trade relationship with the U.S. may have changed for good.
We will no longer have agreements that last decades. Any agreement, any handshake is probably worth a day, a week, a year.
Senior federal sources say Canada is already looking ahead to what could be the next round of negotiations in 1 month's time. But it's unclear at this point what would dissuade the president. He's been on the record many times saying he loves tariffs.
Indeed. And Kate, there's also the question of Canada's reliance on its trade relationship with the United States. Does Canada try to diversify its trading partners a bit? What would that take?
What it would take is time, and pretty much everyone agrees it would take longer than 30 days. 3/4 of our exports go to the United States, and our supply chains are very interconnected. One expert I spoke with suggests it'd take at least a decade and a big push to diversify.
Okay, good to know. Kate McKenna in Ottawa.